You wanted to see me, Eric?
Ah, yes, Mark. I've just received your friend experience report.
What's that? I've never heard of that.
It rates how all your friends experience their encounters with you.
Oh, really? I bet I'm off the charts.
Oh, you're off all right. So, folks, Google has a very useful report about online user experience that you should know about. Here's why.
Eric, at SMX Advanced this year, you reported on the keynote conversation with Google's Ilya Grigorik. What did he have to share?
Well, to me, the most interesting part of the talk was about the Chrome User Experience Report, known by the acronym CRUX.
So what is the CRUX?
So the Chrome User Experience Report contains aggregated data from Chrome browser users who have opted into usage reports and who sync their browsing history across devices. You can access it when you request a report from Google's PageSpeed Insights.
So what kind of information does the report provide?
Well, as you can see in this example, it gives overall ratings for page speed and optimization. And in the middle are two metrics that might need further explanation. The first is FCP, which stands for First Contentful Paint. This is the average time before a user sees the first visual content on the page. That's an important number because it's the first cue to a visitor that your site is actually responding, which helps to keep them engaged. The other metric is DCL, which stands for DOM Content Loaded. That measures how long it takes for the document to be fully loaded and parsed for the user, although it doesn't take into account style sheets, images, and subframes.
So what about the graphs below the FCP and DCL times?
So the three colors in each bar show the percentage of your users who have that level of experience on your page. The important site here is that not all users get the same experience. Your time to FCP and DCL can vary from user to user. Obviously, the more users you have in the green zone for each, the better. But you want to work on optimizing to minimize the number of users who fall into the yellow or red zones too.
So how do you know what to optimize for those users?
So this chart from Google's user-centric performance metrics post shows you the sequence of site loading stages, so you can have a better idea of where some users are getting hung up and know what to optimize. And here's a bonus tip. Since you can enter any URL into the PageSpeed Insights report, you can also see how your performance stacks up against your competitors.
Well, finally, why does optimizing for these metrics matter for your marketing?
Well, in an increasingly mobile-centric world, speed is critical. Mobile users need and expect pages to load quickly, and if they don't, they may leave and go elsewhere. In addition, multiple studies show that for e-commerce pages, a difference of a fraction of a second in page load time can actually affect millions of dollars in revenue.
Thanks, Eric. Now, I know there's a lot more information from the chat with Ilya Grigorik in your report for Search Engine Land. We'll link to that in the blog post for this episode, along with links to all the resources Eric mentioned. You can find a link to that post in the description for this video. And hey, I know you want to get more information like this. Make sure you hit that subscription button at the end of the video. Thanks.
Okay, so I've gone over your friend experience report. I can tell you rated very highly.
I knew it.
Yes, you rated high for annoying, vulgar, rude, obnoxious, and boring.
Winning!